Welcome to Magic! You and your opponents take the role of Planeswalkers, powerful sorcerers who can magic. To win, you must defeat your opponent by bringing his life total down from 20 to 0. To do this, you will use a variety of tools, represented in the game as a deck of shuffled cards. All players have their own decks to play. At the beginning of the game, each player draws 7 cards. If you don't like your opening hand, you have the option of redrawing, called a... As you can see, Magic cards have many symbols and words. We'll explain what they mean as the game continues. For the first quest, you're playing a green deck. Green's specialty is large, powerful creatures. Your opponent is Crimson Mage. To cast spells or summon creatures, you're gonna need some resources. In Magic, the main resource, mana, comes from lands. Every turn you may play a land from your hand. Once you have enough lands on the Since you don't have enough mana to cast any spells yet, we'll pass the turn to Crimson Mage. Crimson Mage will also play lands to build the resources he needs to cast spells. Now, he will cast a spell. Crimson Mage has summoned a creature. Attacking with creatures, like Crazed Goblin, is the major way players defeat their opponents. Power is the amount of damage a creature deals, and toughness is the amount of damage needed to destroy this creature. Every spell has a mana cost. To summon Crazed Goblin, it costs Crimson Mage a single... He had to use up or tap his land to pay to cast this spell. Tapped cards are turned sideways. Mana costs can be more complex than Crazed Goblins. Summoning this creature will cost 4 mana, and 2... When a player gains control of a creature, it can't attack or do anything that requires tapping. This is called summoning sickness. These creatures will have a dizzy look to them. Now it's our turn. Let's summon Colonian Tusker. To cast this spell, play a second land, and then choose the creature that costs 2 green mana. This creature's power and toughness are 3/3, more than a match for that Crazed Goblin. Let's pass the turn. Now, Crimson Mage will play a land and then attack us with the Crazed Goblin. The Crazed Goblin... When a creature attacks, it taps and moves forward. If Crimson Mage's attacking creatures aren't blocked, you will take damage. Your Colonian Tusker can keep you safe. During the combat damage step, each creature deals damage equal to their power. This time, these creatures will... At the end of every turn, each creature heals. Any damage dealt to them is removed. Play another land. Now it's our chance to attack Crimson Mage. Because he doesn't have any creatures to block with, Crimson Mage will take 3 points. You don't have any spells that you can cast for now, so let's pass the... Time to attack! Send your Colonian Tusker into combat. Remember that you can't attack with your Rumbling Baloth yet, because it has Summoning Sickness. It's important to know that, in Magic, you can only decide that your creatures are attacking an opponent. You don't... Unless the card says otherwise, blocked creatures deal all damage to the creatures that blocked them. No damage is dealt to the defending player. Blocking with small creatures to not... This time, we're gonna try something a little different. Instead of playing your land and casting a spell before combat, now attack with both of your creatures. It looks like Crimson Mage has decided not to block with his Bloodrock Cyclops. During the main phase after combat, go ahead and play your land. You'll be in great shape to win if you cast this creature next. Crimson Mage will play a land and attack. Things... All you need to do now is attack with... In Quest 2, we'll spice up the battle with other kinds of spells.